Okay, welcome back to the channel. So I'm down here at Hale Golf on the simulator, and I'm going to be reviewing today the brand new RADspeed driver from Cobra Golf. Okay, so today I'm going to test just the standard RADspeed driver. There's two other options. You've got the RADspeed XB, which is kind of more spin, higher MOI, better for maybe a high handicapper. And then you've got the XD, which is a draw bias. But we're going to test the RADspeed standard one today. I'm going to hit a load of shots on the simulator on the range. We'll talk through numbers, and then I will also take it on maybe a couple of golf courses and try and find some fairways. So initially, I love the matte black finish on the top. They're different finishes, the other clubs, but the RADspeed has the matte black finish, and I like the colours on the bottom. Probably prefer them to what I had last year with the Cobra Speed Zone. Slightly smaller profile this. It's 460cc, and so are the others, but the print of it is a little bit more squashed, so it looks probably a little bit more traditional than some of the modern drivers where they're flattened down and spread out, almost like a ping. But I like it. Again, milled face they've gone with this year, did the same last year. I quite like that look. Some people don't, but I do. But yeah, in general, a nice looking driver. So that's some shots there with the RADspeed. Let's have a look at the data on screen. So I was averaging 300 yards of carry with a total of 321. Backspin was 2,489, which is slightly on the higher side of where I like to see it. I prefer to see 2,200 would be perfect, maximum of 2,500, so it's not too bad. But I would say my strikes were a little bit bottomy anyway. Club head speed, I averaged 122 miles an hour, and I averaged pretty much just a little bit in to out with the face slightly closed. So for me, a little draw. Because of my long drive stuff that I've been doing, I'm hitting up on the ball massively, which is probably, I mean, I'm averaging 9.2 degrees up, which is pretty ridiculous. Some European Tour players actually hit down on it. So 9 degrees up is probably why I'm hitting it slightly out the bottom, which is why I'm not getting the distance I should be with my speed. Anyway, pretty good numbers. I mean, I'm going to take a 300-yard carry every time, slightly out the bottom. Spin, again, a little bit high, but good. Launch angle, 15 degrees, which is absolutely fine. Ball speed a little bit low, but that's, again, because of my bottomy strike. So data from the RADspeed is exactly what I'd expect. I'd maybe like a little bit lower spinning, but again, that's down to my strike. But decent numbers. I want to go and take it on one of the golf courses now and see if it's finding fairways. Okay, so I've taken us on to Valderrama. If you don't know Valderrama, it's just a ridiculously tight course. So definitely going to test the RADspeed out. We're on 16. This is 433-yard par 4. Dogleg slightly to the right, and this fairway is so narrow. You just look at that little slither there. So it's going to be difficult to find the fairway, but I also need to hit this a decent way because it's 433-yard par 4. So let's see if the RADspeed can find fairway. I've hit it out of the bottom again, as I love to do at the moment. However, that is hitting the fairway out there about 300 yards. Hit that right out of the bottom again, which is a bit of a problem for me at the moment, but might need a higher tee actually. But for a bottomy strike, again, the spin is up, which you can see, 2,800 nearly. However, I mean, look at that strike. Look how low that strike is. But that's what we want from a drive. If you're not quite striking it out the middle, we want the driver to be going down the middle, and that's played its part there. So last test we're going to do with this driver. I'm on the 18th here at St Andrews. It's a 348-yard par 4. All the trouble up the right, obviously, and I've got about 1,000,000 yards up the left. So if I miss fairway left, there is something wrong with me. I'm going to try and drive this green. So I've got to hit it far. I've also got to hit it pretty straight. So testing out accuracy of this club and distance as well. It's going to be a good drive to get there, but I reckon we've got it in the tank. A little bit left. That could be it. Fly a little bit. Go on, fly. Go, go, go. Stay there. It won't do. It was on the green, but it didn't stay. That was a 312-yard carry, but it just rolled off that little ravine. Right, third attempt. Definitely got this easily. It's just, I think I need to get it a bit more up the right. It's up the right. It's not enough, I don't think. That's the line. I don't think it's enough. Go, fly, fly. No. Come on. So low spinning, it's unbelievable. I'm going to drive it.
Left. 3 in a row on the fringe.
Come on, Cobra. And let yourself down. Yes, that has to be it. That has to be it. Took a few more attempts than what I thought it would have, but we did it. What are the numbers there? Let's have a look. So that carried 321 and 350 total. Club speed 124.9, ball speed 174. Pretty much out in the middle. So that was just a little bit of fun there. I've hit it into 18 feet, by the way. That was just a little bit of fun there. I think, in all seriousness, Cobra RADspeed, in my opinion, looks great. I prefer the traditional look of a maybe more rounded, squished head. Really like the matte black finish. Shaft options that they give are good, standard really from any company, but it's a good drive and it's got the potential to go a long way. It gives me the numbers which I expect. It gives me the spin numbers which I expect as well. I mean, at the start, just on the range, it was a bit high spinning, but I was hitting out of the bottom. So that's my own thing. So in all, overall, it's a very good driver. The other two I haven't really tested out fully yet because they're not really for me, but they're going to be good for other players. But a good driver, definitely recommend giving this one a go and seeing how you fare with it. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.